in the valleys throughout the course of a season.
Amen.
The injuries, that isn't an excuse. Every team dealing with it. You just move on. And the Raptors have always all turnovers leading to 24 points.
Well, your offense sets the tone for your defense, right? Ball protection, shot selection helps your defense immensely.
Drive, kick, Fred. They'll swing, sharing. The basketball doesn't go. Koloko, second chance opportunity.
Great pass.
Scotty. Unselfish play. Van Vliet with it, picked up by Fultz, former first overall selection. 9 lottery picks on the roster of the Orlando Magic. Oh! This is solely about the Toronto Raptors. Would you agree with that, Jack?
Totally, no doubt about it. It's about what you do, your habits on a daily basis.
A nice move by Scott. Siakam, the turnover. Pascal. Here's Fred. Weaving his way, sends it to Koloko. Ben says that shot doesn't go in the opening quarter. Last 2 games, team shooting 74% from the field, 71 from 3 is Scotty in the first quarter. Averaging 23 points over the last 2 games, and things going. Really slips, as did Fultz. Sends it now to Pascal. Pascal rises up, and the 3 doesn't go on the offensive glass. Barnes.
3 for 3, 3 boards, 6 points.
OG.
For the defense stem from the fact that the offense on the road has been ineffective in terms of protecting it, shot selection, being able to convert, right? And that sets the tone for run-out games, right? You're getting blown out by 2 pretty good teams, so some of those minutes you spend off.
3 was 1 of 7 last night. Last 2 games, 1 of 14. Bol gets down the lane.
So you check him now.
Fred.
Go back to it. Here you go. You got him.
Back over to Pascal. The end one.
Over or blitz it, one or the other, but don't allow that matchup to happen.
Bol.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? The NBA's been in Canada for 28 years, and the best keeps coming, and the best is yet.
Banchero on him.
And by the way, Kate and Kayla, they're big-time pros as well.
The cut underneath.
When you're that kind of team, field goal percentage defensive team, you take less chances. It's all about contain, contest.
Already the 7th rebound for Scotty. OG attacking Cole Anthony. Brute straight played here in Toronto. Cole Anthony sends it to former Raptor Terrence Ross, rising up, jumper good.
But you had to know he's a guy. He lets his actions do the talking, right?
T. Ross. Birch comes up to set a screen. Trapped. Fultz with the steal. Fultz lays it up and in. Consecutive turnovers, and Fultz now quickly into the front court in his 6th season. Formerly the #1 pick.
Close 20 points for OG, and they're all really good high percentage shots. Here's another good play.
Leads the NBA in steals, finds Ben. Sends it back over to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the deck. And Flickero. And Fred comes away with the steal. Up top, Pascal gathers, finds Ken Birch. Over, sets the screen, they get the switch. Sends it opposite. Pascal Siakam spinning, fading, bucket. Banchero sends it outside, and that 3 to Barnes. Scotty already with 10 rebounds. OG lines it up. A minute remaining, and Pascal thought that there was contact. Bol running the floor all the way.
Forget about right there. Back in the zone again, Orlando.
Fred with rain. 9 of 10 from the field, 23 points. Driving, collision, batted away. Koloko out to Fred. And Pascal, collision there. Scooped up Pascal. Koloko slam dunk. don't have it initially, right? You give it back to a Pascal or a Fred and do the repost. Here's OG, stays with it. And then if you have the right approach, as the Raptors have had since the opening jump, you just take care of business. Here's Pascal, bump, finds Barnes, bank shot, non-stop.
Well, I wouldn't say non-stop.
At least once.
No, I've had a few. We've had two. It'll be three total.
Pascal with a bucket in the... There's a lot of no comments out of you. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Well, you know,
it's a surprise. It's a surprise. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Raptors will see Boston Monday, Lakers on Wednesday, then travel to O-Town. There's OG. And knocked away, scooped up, stripped. The league leader, OG, finds Siakam. Orlando wants a call. Here's Pascal driving. And no start. And I think Oklahoma City is close to that because they got a player in Shea who is sensational.
Sure is.
You know, you don't want to start wasting years. There's Siakam.
Guy's banged up a lot or a great player.
Another steal. OG. Siakam's got 27 and 8 assists. There's T. Ross with a 3.
Tonight, but he's been good the last few, so you know he's coming back to life, which is great.
Pascal with 20. Understanding.
Yeah, he knows what it takes.
Yep. Bol flips it up and through.
And Matt watched it in warm-ups, right? Everybody had a stern look on their face.
Boucher.
The Raptors have played pretty good against better competition teams at north of 500. You know, and again, you got these guys next.
Raptors are above 500 against teams that are above 500. And teams that are below.
So he's got to make good reads and protect it. And he does a great job with that, right?
Scotty Barnes backing in.
You really do. It's a... The comforts of home, the crowd behind you, next quarter, and get off to a good start and play with a lead, because then you got cushion and margin of error to play through a few mistakes here and there.
Great pass by Field. Back over now. Harris turns the corner, gives it up. Houston connects. Nearly 39 minutes. And then you have Kyrie that played 39 minutes, right? They needed those minutes from both of them as that sort of trips that teams have. And you go, hey, no big deal. It's a charter. You're flying from New Orleans to Brooklyn. But here's the thing, with the day off in between, knowing that you have a back-to-back.
What they have leading into that?
Time.
Little time at home.
Yeah.
Little extra time to prepare, iron things out. Yeah. And they look like a team.
The game's over 8 days, right? It gives you time to work on some things. Siakam stays.
Your core tenets as a team, right? And doing those things at a more consistent high level.
Lost 11 of the last 14 first quarters. And still 6 and 8 in those games, which is really when you...
A lot of times it's like, who is that big-time player that you have that can drive the bus home?
And Caro has not been on the court for some time for Orlando. And spinning is Siakam.
23 games, he's played all 23, and he's been outstanding.
112-97.
They guard you.
Here's Malachi. High off. 2:45 to go. R.J. Hampton trying to get to the bucket, and does.
Nice boost from those guys.
Malachi.